Nintendo Switch games news, GTAV, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Hearthstone and more coming soon? It looks like Nintendo may have a few more big games up its sleeve for the Nintendo Switch this year. After leaks yesterday pointed to up to 18 new titles potentially ready to be announced for the console, more rumors have surfaced suggesting what these games could include. We already know Nintendo is planning to release a Fire Emblem, Pokémon and Yoshi game for the console, but potential third-party games are still yet to be disclosed. However, a series of rumor threads on Reddit have suggested that the titles being lined up by Nintendo include the best-selling video game of all time, GTAV, as well as Blizzard's erstwhile online card game, Hearthstone. The rumor also states Dragon Ball FighterZ, the new fighter from Arc System Works, is due to release for Nintendo Switch in autumn or winter. There is also a suggestion that the Virtual Console for Switch will run on a subscription-based model, and that Metroid Prime 4 is due to be shown in January's Nintendo Direct. The original rumor seems to originate from an insider that claims to have leaked the TMNT and Enchantress characters in Injustice 2 before their initial announcement, but as with anything of this nature, take these rumors with a handful of salt. Some of the predictions in the original source have come to fruition since it was first posted, but other predictions, such as Devil May Cry 5 being announced at PSX, have proved to be false. This comes after Amazon may have accidentally leaked a series of upcoming Nintendo Switch products that could possibly be announced later this month. The online retailer published a series of Nintendo Switch-based placeholder pages, with prices ranging from $59.99 to $99.99. The placeholders were taken down shortly after they appear to have been accidentally published, but a tweet from Cheap-Ass Gamer managed to capture the images. The placeholders are suspected to be games. Each placeholder item has a name of Nintendo Switch title followed by a number, from 22 through to 30. This, and a subsequent update, suggests that there could be 18 new games due to be announced by Nintendo. Some of the text on the images suggests the games will be announced at the Switch event, which could reference the next Nintendo Direct. We already know there is a Nintendo Direct planned for January 11, 2018, so we could hear about upcoming Switch titles then. This means news on Pokémon Switch, a new Metroid title, a Fire Emblem game and other flagship series could soon see an announcement on the console. Prior to this, Nintendo's Shinya Takahashi told IGN that the company is considering releasing new Joy-Con colors and designs for the console. During the interview, Takahashi stated that one of the most notable upsides of the console is how players can experiment with various color setups and designs for their console. One of the great strengths of the Nintendo Switch is that though you can play it as a console, you can also separate these two controllers from the hardware, Takahashi said. This gives us a lot of possibilities that we could consider for the future in terms of what you could attach. I think that would be a really good time for us to think about some very different colors or designs applied to, Joy-Con. That might be interesting. There's a lot of joy to be had from hand-making something yourself or having all of those customizable possibilities, and we absolutely embrace that, he said. We love to see that.